circle. When I first came to DC, I worked with I am the first employee with the DC Coalition Against Domestic Violence, so it's kind of ironic that I'm here now. I want to share with you, before I get to the poem, something that prefaces the poem. It's called A Sorry Lie. It's one of the essays out of my book, Choose You. It was a nice sunny day, and I was playing outside in front of my house as a child when a tall, nice-looking woman dressed in a black halter top with tight black pants ran past me crying. Following her was a man with a thick black leather belt wrapped around his fist, like the kind I had hid in the basement after my last spanking from my father. When I saw him swing the belt and hit her legs, I jumped. No one on the street did anything. Years later, when I was a teenager, I was walking across the 49th Street Bridge in Philly when I saw a big woman in a nurse's uniform curled in a ball on the ground being punched and kicked by a squirrel of a man in the light of day. I wondered why she didn't get up and sit on him. Once I became grown, I realized the size or beauty of a woman doesn't matter when she is beat from the inside. Before a fist lands, words hit to deaden the spirit, to make the woman believe she is worthless and deserves the punishment she receives. It was not until I was hired as the first employee for the DC Coalition Against Domestic Violence to spread the word about the warning signs and cycle of domestic violence that I understood these events are not as rare as what I witnessed in my childhood. I understood that abuse is a secret victims cannot keep. I understood why women get beat in the light of day without anyone coming to their rescue. I understood why every day a woman dies at the hands of a man who said he loved her. It was through that work that I learned how women are groomed to accept the violence of charismatic men who claim they love them. They are vulnerable when they are not aware of the warning signs that include jealousy, short tempers, the need to control what a woman wears, her activities, and the need to isolate the woman from family and friends. As a result, I asked my partners in advance how they handle their anger. When I spoke to groups, they often asked me, why does she stay? I asked, why does he beat her? I also explained that women are at a higher risk when they leave and need support to plan a safe departure. There are many other factors such as children and the need to believe the man she loves means it when he says he is sorry and will not hit her again. When I wrote the poem, Remember My Name, in 1995, it was after hearing the stories of women in prison who killed to protect themselves. It was after hearing stories of women repeating a cycle begun by their mothers, believing a man was not a man unless he could control her with a punch. It was after hearing stories of daughters and sons who lost their mothers to their father's anger or their lover's rage. It was after witnessing the many lost lives sewn in a quilt of sadness for women who believe their man's sorry lie. The poem is titled Remember My Name and has been adopted by the National Coalition of Domestic Violence. When you remember my name, walk upon this earth, look not into my steps with pity. When you taste the tears of my journey, notice how they feel my footprints, not my spirit, for that remains with me. My story must be told, must remain in conscious memory so my daughters won't cry my tears or follow my tortured legacy. Loving is a tricky thing if it doesn't come from a healthy place. If loving doesn't first practice on self, it will act like a stray bullet, not caring what it hits. You may say, maybe I should have loved him a little less. Maybe I should have loved me a little more. Maybe I should have not believed he never hit me again. All those maybes won't bring me back. Not right his wrong. My life was not his to take. As your eyes glance my name, understand. Once I breathed, walked, loved, just like you. I wish for all who glance my name to know love turned fear, kept me there. Love twisted to fear, kept me in a chokehold, cut off my air, blurred my vision. I couldn't see how to break free. I should have told my family. I should have told my friends. I should have got that CPO before the police let him go. But all those shouldas can't bring me back. When I lied so well to cover the shame, to hide the signs, if my death had to show what love isn't, if my death had to show that love shouldn't hurt, if my death had to make sure another woman told a friend instead of holding it in, if my death reminds you how beautiful, how worthy you really are, if my death reminds you to honor all you are daily, then remember my name. Shout it from the center of your soul. Wake me in my grave. Let me know my living was not in vain. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing those words.